You've probably heard me talking about how I'm taking a show to the Edinburgh Fringe this summer. So I wanted to talk to you about what the Edinburgh Fringe is, if you don't know, and why it's so important to me to take a show there. So, the Edinburgh Fringe is a festival that takes over the whole city of Edinburgh in beautiful Scotland every summer for 3 weeks, and it is a celebration of all different types of creativity, so music, comedy, drama, theatre, and every nook and cranny of the city is taken over with buskers. Anything that become a venue for a performance becomes a venue, and there's hundreds of thousands of things to do and see when you're there. It has this awesome history. So there was this international festival in 1947 in Edinburgh, and the idea was to bring all that beautiful creativity back post-war. But this group of artists who weren't invited just turned up anyway, and they decided to perform on the fringe of that festival, and that went really well for them. And so was born this idea of the Edinburgh Fringe. And it's kept this kind of ethos of like any creative person can just turn up and have a go. I think it's really important to me to go because the Edinburgh Fringe feels like a musician or a creative person's idea of running a marathon. Because you're doing this show, we're doing our 16 nights in a row, you're performing in the same city to people that have never heard of you, you're competing with all this other magical creativity that's going on. So it's a hard slog, and you want to create something that's really meaningful and really beautiful and really worth people choosing you. Like, they're going to choose to see you over all these other hundreds of performers. And so you want to create something mind-blowing for your audience. But at the same time, you're also part of, like, whatever happens, you're just part of this crazy, like, city that just becomes, I don't know, this like magical Alice in Wonderland place where everywhere you turn there's just creative things happening. I'm so excited to be going. I do feel wildly out of my depth, and I am probably going to talk about it for the next few weeks up until the performance in August. So I hope you enjoy hearing about it. And if you've never been to the Fringe, then I really highly recommend you try and go. If you're planning on going, please go this summer, and please come and see my show with my good friend Kathy called You're Not Singing Anymore. Hopefully we'll see you there.